Well, good evening. Well, good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Adams Central High School, Monroe, Indiana, where tonight it is sectional number 36 in Class 2A baseball semifinal round here. It is Adams Central taking on the Woodlan Warriors. These two teams met earlier in the season, with Adams Central coming on top, an 11-1 victor. The Woodlan Warriors will be the home school on the scoreboard, and they have taken their infield practice and are done. The Adams Central Flying Jets and their coach Josh Foster taking their infield right now. We're on the Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show. Since 1923, Adams Memorial Hospital has served as a leading healthcare provider for the residents of Adams County and the surrounding area. Let me roll a couple commercials here, and we'll get back to the starting lineups here from Adams Central Field, and we'll be back with more pregame conversation right after this on WZBD YouTube channel.
Hey athletes, are you looking to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Indiana Physical Therapy. Our expert team of sports performance specialists and personalized training programs will have you running circles around the competition. Injured or hurt on the field? Come see us. Our team of physical therapists are dedicated to helping you get back up to speed. With over 19 locations across Indiana, we can get you better, faster. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Renowned around the Midwest for his skills and his creative abilities, Nate Bowers and the team at Bowers Paint Studio in Decatur work with a wide range of clients, from collision repair to custom paint jobs for classic cars and motorcycles. Located on Monroe Street on the west side of Decatur, Bowers is your place for body work too, whether it's getting your ride back on the road or finally getting that classic car, the paint job you've always wanted. Stop by or give Nate a call to put the best in the business to work for you.
When you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus doors, windows, roofing, and more. Whether it's a complete new home or remodeling, a new deck or deck repair, a new kitchen or a kitchen update, whether it's an erected or materials-only garage or pole barn package featuring quality metal, free professional designs and estimates. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday till 4:30 on Friday and 11:30 on Saturday.
Take the first step toward getting the radiant smile you deserve with Invisalign clear aligners, available at Burn Dental Clinic. This is Dr. Adrian Ranley. No matter what stage you are at in life, you will appreciate how Invisalign's cutting-edge approach to straightening teeth is convenient and comfortable. Call Burn Dental Clinic today and we'll be happy to schedule a consultation to see if Invisalign is right for you.
Finding a reliable, affordable, and professional electrician is difficult these days, but in Adams County, there's a name you can trust, and it's Phil Blakey of Blakey Electric. Serving Decatur and the surrounding communities, Blakey Electric does residential and commercial electrical work, both inside and outside. Give Phil a call today at 724-8049 and tell him about the work you need done on your remodel, new building project, or any other electrical project. Leave it to the experts at Blakey Electric, 724-8049, to take care of all of your electrical needs.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as the Flying Jets are nearing the end of their warm-up period. I'd like to say that this broadcast is powered by Innovative Concepts Audio and Video for over 30 years, bringing technology to you. Innovative Concepts provides the computers that power the YouTube broadcast that both Dane and I are on tonight. Dane filling on a YouTube channel as he is over at Norwell High School. I was at last night, where I watched the Belmont Braves team take out the Heritage Patriots by a score of 6-3. In a pretty close and exciting game. Nice pitching duel with Bella Ashley coming out on top there. Once again, we're on our Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show, Stat Care Urgent Care Clinic on the north side of Decatur on US 27. in their new building, providing a quality care for immediate needs. Get in, get out, get better. Starting lineups for this visiting team on the scoreboard, the Adams Central Flying Jets. Number 3, Joey Everett will be in left field. Number 6, Max Byerly in the 2 spot in right field. Ethan Funk at first base. He wears number 10. Number 4, Cade Vandeweghe will be on the hill today for the Jets. Hayden Bloom will be at third base. Jacob Miller at second base. Number 11, Jamison Roach will be at shortstop. Number 22, Carson Ross. Carson Ross will be in the DH slot. Number 9, Reese Hammond will be behind the plate. And out in center field, being DH for, will be at number 2, Lawson Deeth. I think Lawson Deeth is, where do you go, 22. Nope. Lawson Deeth is number 2, correct. For the Woodland Warriors, who are coached by Mark Coos, their starting lineup is the catcher, number 18, Drew Fleek. I saw a lot of Drew Fleek on a football teal. Phenomenal athlete. Number 6, Caleb Linker will be in left field. Number 5, Jordan Halsey will be at shortstop. Number 19, Oliver Adams will be at first base. Number 24, Clayton Rozier will be in center field. Number 20, Ashton Jackway will be at second base. Number 13, James Gordon will be at third base. Number 3, Max Gillenwater will be on right field. Number 9, Ethan Trigg will be in the DH slot, and he will be batting for the pitcher. Number 31, Nolan Meeks. Once again, on the Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show, Adams Memorial Hospital OBGYN team and their maternity center delivers a personalized birthing experience for you. Also stop by the James D. and Sarah L. Briggs new medical office building in Geneva. Offers services including primary care, obstetrics, lab work, radiology, and more. Another great service close to home for you from the Adams Network. Let's play around the commercials. Back with more pregame conversation. Look for the starting pitch right after this here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Hey, does anybody know what days Pizza King of Decatur has their world-famous smorgasbord? Hey, I do. Hi, it's Steve, the King from Pizza King. This has to be the biggest question we get on a weekly basis. So here's the scoop. We offer lunchtime smorgasbord Monday through Friday, 11 to 1, Sundays, 11 to 1:30, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings, 5 to 8:30. So swing out and see us east of downtown Decatur, or as always, give us a ring at 728-2151. And as always, the difference is in the squares.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance, with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
At Jackson Associates Financial Services in Portland, we are committed to maintaining the highest standards of integrity and professionalism in our relationship with you, our client. We endeavor to know and understand your financial situation and provide you with only the highest quality information, services, and products to help you reach your goals. Give Troy a call for the latest rates on CDs and learn about the advantages in today's financial climate to invest in your hard-earned dollar. That's Jackson Associates in Portland.
The name Hitzer is synonymous with quality coal and wood stoves, fire pits, and Heller-Aller water pumps. Plus, Hitzer custom designs and installs outdoor fireplaces, kitchens, fire pits, and patios, in addition to beautiful in-home gas fireplaces. For half a century. You mean 50 years? Yes, for 50 years, you've trusted Hitzer quality and innovation. Stop by 269 East Main Street in Bern or visit hitzer.com. Celebrating 3 generations of craftsmanship and service.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to Liechty Brothers, your Carrier expert, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Hi, this is Ken at Liechty Brothers Plumbing and Heating with a very simple philosophy. Show up on time, do what you say you'll do, and if there's a problem, fix it.
Liechty Brothers, 251 East Water Street in Bern.
DDD Maintenance and Repair, owned and operated by Shane Reynolds, has your local professionals for heavy-duty truck and diesel engine repair. DDD Maintenance and Repair also offers full-service sand and glass blasting for your surface restoration projects. Whether it's getting your heavy-duty truck and diesel engine running like new or sandblasting your project to look like new, we have a blast renewing the past. Give Shane and the guys a call at 260-223-5442. That's DDD Maintenance and Repair.
Join the team at Smith Brothers of Bern, where they pride themselves on providing their employees with a family atmosphere. Smith Brothers is currently hiring with a Monday through Friday work week in an air-conditioned environment. Employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $17.50 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with a yearly bonus incentive and a competitive benefit package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at Smith Brothers, 356 Monroe Street in Bern.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as the umpiring crew has met with the head coaches. Both Mark Coos shakes hands with Josh Foster, and they head off of the home plate area. And it is a crew led by the home plate umpire, John Flanagan, Big John behind the plate. Jason Woodard out on the base pads along with Jeremy Oakley. Once again, the starting lineups ready to take the field as the infield will be manned by the home team. Drew Fleek behind the plate, Caleb Linker out in left field, Jason Halsey at shortstop, Oliver Adams at first base, Clayton Rozier in center field, Ashton Jackway at second base, James Gordon at third base, Max Gillenwater in right field, Ethan Trigg in the DH slot, and on the bump for the Woodland Warriors is Nolan Meeks. Coming to the plate first for the Adams Central Flying Jets, the visitors on the scoreboard will be number 3, Joey Everett out in left field, Max Byerly in right field, Ethan Funk at first base. Cade Vandeweghe will be on the bump for the AC Jets. Hayden Bloom will be at third base. Jacob Miller at second base. Jamison Roach at shortstop. Carson Ross will be in the DH slot. And behind the plate, number 9, Reese Hammond. He will also out in center field will be Lawson Deeth. They're getting ready to get things going to the official announcements. I'm going to take this time to sneak a few commercials in, and we'll be back with more pregame conversation and probably a national anthem right after this on WZBD YouTube channel.
This is big, and it's easy. That's why they call it the Big Easy from Hubbard Feeds. What's so big about it? A 100% rebate of your interest payments on any beef nutrition financed. What's easy? One finance program. One place to buy all your beef nutrition products. It's big and easy. It's Hubbard Feeds' Big Easy Full Interest Rebate Offer. Stop by Lehman Feed Mill on 000 or call 589-2451. Offer good for limited time with approved credit. Minimum purchase required. Rebate dependent upon timely repayments.
Blood donations are critically important, especially in the summer months. Help Best One of Monroe and the Red Cross by giving blood during our annual blood drive, May 29th and 30th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This year's blood drive will be held at the Lighthouse, 201 South Van Buren Street in Monroe. Blood donors will receive a free oil change from Valvoline and Best One of Monroe. To schedule your donation, call Michelle at Best One of Monroe. Be a lifesaver. Give blood. Visit bestoneofmonroe.com for more details.
Strep throat doesn't call ahead. The flu doesn't RSVP. When illness arrives, it usually shows up unannounced. And so can you at Adams Medical Group Primary Care. At every stage of life, your primary care provider stands ready to offer same-day treatment. And if you need a higher level of care, our primary care team can direct you to the most appropriate care Adams offers. Primary care at Adams Medical Group. Close by and compassionate.
It's a great night for ball and a great time to celebrate the class of 2025. F&M Bank is cheering you on with a $100 bonus when you open a new checking account. Whether you're college-bound, starting a new job, or chasing big dreams, we've got your back. Use promo code GRAD25 and let us help you build a strong financial future. Swing by your local F&M Bank or visit fm.bank to learn more. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
sports season, movies, or your favorite new TV show. Hi, this is Tina, and I want to introduce you to the season's biggest new must-see TV, 100-inch television for under $4,000. Smart Google LED panel TV, only available at selected authorized dealers. Imagine watching your favorite team on lifelike spectacular television. This is more than a TV, it's entertainment as you have never experienced. Stop in to view a new era in television at Innovative Concepts Audio Video, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays, Mondays at Simon Manufacturing 27 South in Bern, and in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as they're wrapping up the announcements here of the home team, the Woodlan Warriors, as they make their way out to the field. As they're getting ready to line up and face the flag, get ready for the national anthem. We will get ready to play another round of commercials while they do that. So the final announcements are being made. I'd like to thank Adams Memorial Hospital for being our pregame sponsor as we make it in our way into the first and second inning sponsors, which is the Bixler Insurance Company. So with that, let's play some commercials while we go to the national anthem. You're listening to High School Baseball on WZBD YouTube.
Looking to build that new barn that truly works for today's farmer? A sharp new hobby barn to meet your needs around the family homestead? Perhaps a new man cave or she shed just because you can. Hobbager's Ace of Bern brings you custom building design along with personalized services that will help you plan and complete your new project. Featuring the unparalleled Mesa siding panel, which can give you a crisper and sharper look than most barns. Give us a call today at 1-800-772-5223.
Growing since the day they opened in 1998 and committed to building lasting customer partnerships, Classic Dye Services is a proud member of the community in southern Allen County. A leader in wire dye production, Classic Dye Services is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wants to wish the teams good luck. Jim Hoffman and Ben Wally urge you to support your local team, and they hope that you visit Hoagland Days in June. Classic Dye Services, New Haven, Indiana. Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
At Ms. Lehman, we've been offering professional realty and auction services since 1960. Taking over ownership of the company in 2021, Bart Lehman has been in the business full-time for 35 years and is proud to be part of the community of Adams and surrounding counties. Visit MsLehman.com to browse our current listings or give Bart a call about your auction or property needs. Ms. Lehman proudly supports today's broadcast on WZBD and asks you to keep them in mind the next time you need their services.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. You've gone the distance. Welcome to 9 Mile.
Speaking of welcome back to Adams Central High School as the Woodlan Warriors have taken the field and getting ready to go with the first pitch here. And that commercial by my good buddy Dane reminds me that some 9 Mile gizzards would go really good tonight for supper, but that's kind of out of my way to get there. But once again, we are ready to go here at sectional baseball action, where tonight it's game number 1 as Adams Central is taking on, this is game number 2 as Whitco and South Adams played the other night. It was a 4-3 victory for for Whitco over South Adams. So Whitco waiting on the bottom half of the bracket to take on the winner of the Adams Central Flying Jets and the Woodland Warriors on the first pitch. And that ball is lifted high out into right field. Got in the right and center gap. Center fielder comes over and makes a play. So Joey Everett goes down, score at F8 on the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Max Byerly, the right fielder. Byerly wears number 6. He's a left-handed batter. Gets ready to set up on the right side of the plate. This field and this press box is set up so that if you want to see the outfield, you can either see center and right or center and left, depending on how you set up, but you cannot see both. The first pitch is in. Swinging strike for Byerly. He's down in the count 0-1 now. Pitch is in for a ball. 1-1's count to Byerly with Ethan Funk in the on-deck circle. There's wind-up delivery. That pitch, breaking ball outside, catches corner. Big John Flanagan takes up a lot of space. I could not see the outside corner, but he calls a corner, so 1-2, and this ball is lifted out into left center field, and that is the first hit of the game as Max Byerly's in for his base hit. First hit of the game, 1 out, 1 runner aboard. That'll bring up number 10, the first baseman, Ethan Funk. I'd like to thank Ethan Funk's grandpa Rex for giving me a ride to the restroom. There's no restroom facilities here, so he's got golf cart duties tonight to run you over to the football field, and I'm happy that he did that. So Funk steps to the plate with 1 runner aboard. Pickoff move back to first base after Byerly. He's back in safely. Number 19 at first base, Oliver Adams. They're trying to put the tag on him. Adams is a big guy. He's like 6'8" or 6'9". I remember him from basketball and football. That ball's hit dead center field. Rozier drops underneath it and makes the catch. Score at F8. 2 outs, both of them made by the center fielder. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up the pitcher. Left-handed throwing, left-handed batting, Cade Vandeweghe. Pitcher comes to the plate as he is ready to go here. Byerly with a decent lead at first base. Pitcher looks at him, steps off, fires over, back in safely. Nolan Meeks is the pitcher today on the mound for the Woodland Warriors. Pitch misses for a ball. 1-0 is the count to Vandeweghe. Meeks checks the runner, comes to the plate. Misses once again. 2 balls, no strikes to Vandeweghe. Byerly, a little bit bigger lead right now. Pitcher comes to the plate, misses high with the ball. 3-0 and a count to Vandeweghe. With 2 outs here, let's see if Coach Foster gives him the green light to go. Here's the pitch, Vandeweghe. Breaks in for a strike, strike 1. 3-1's a count to Vandeweghe. Get a little bit better position here. Byerly's off and running. Ball 4 walked him. It was a walk. The time should have been called. Now they're going to talk. Byerly steals second base unnecessarily because it was a ball 4 and the first walk of the game given up by Meeks. So Vandeweghe is on with a walk. Byerly goes in stealing second base. He gets tagged out, but it didn't matter. And then nobody called time, and nobody was at third base. So Byerly takes off running to third base. It was pretty close. They may have tagged him out as he got to the base, and if he would have made that advancement, then he would be out. Now the umpires get together and say, should we have called time on that play or not? So let's see if we get a ruling here as the home plate umpire, John Flanagan, is talking. He's going to go over and talk to the coach. And Josh Foster's getting conversation with the third base umpire. So they put them back. Good explanation by Big John Flanagan. So they called the play dead. So that leaves runners at first and second as Byerly goes to second on the free pass. And Van de Weg is at first base. So with 2 outs, it's third baseman number 8, Hayden Bloom, coming to the plate. He is right-handed batter. Courtesy runner at first base. So that looks like 11. Yep. Can't tell the number on the runner for courtesy runner. Pitch is low for a ball. Ball 1 to Bloom. Sam, who's a courtesy runner at first base? You see that kid?
15
Gills. Okay. Andy Gills running at first base. Gills with a bigger lead. Pitch breaks in for ball 2. Blown away for the pitcher from Woodlan. Meeks checks the runner at second base, comes to the plate, misses outside for ball 3. 3-0 is the count. I think they should all steal again and then get called on a walk and really confuse everybody again. That's what they should do. Everybody should run and steal on a ball 4 here. That is strike 1. As Hayden Bloom will need to go back and pick up that piece of lumber or that piece of aluminum. 3-1's the count. Let's see what John Flanagan does with this next call since Bloom tossed his bat. And Bloom fouls that one away. Makes the count 3-2 now. 2 outs, 2 aboard. So Bloom comes back into the box. Digs in. Waits a pitch from Meeks. And that ball's hit right straight up the middle. And he can't make the play. And they're going to be safe around. They come home. I don't know. How are they going to score that? I don't know if I score that an error or not. So Byerly scores from third base. From second. He scored from second. So I think we're going to call that an error. So that's the first error. We're going to call it E6. Bloom's aboard at first base. As Gills is at second base, the courtesy runner for Van de Weg. So 1 RBI for Hayden Bloom on the play. This ball is hit foul back out of play for a strike. 0-1 is the count to the batter, which is Jacob Miller, the second baseman. Here's the next pitch to Miller. Long count. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. 1-1's the count to Miller. Andy Gills with a big lead at second base. They give him a look. Curve ball breaks in for a swinging strike against Miller. 1-2's the count on Miller. 2 outs. 2 aboard here. Let's see what the runners do on this play. Into the dirt. Blocked there by the catcher, Fleek. Drew Fleek, one of the better athletes in that Woodland school. We saw him play, I think he was quarterback on the football team. This pitch is, they're going to score him at home, and he's in for the play. He's in safe. So that ball come off the top of the glove. We're going to score that an error. Well, they're going to call it a hit, not an error. So everybody's safe around. So the courtesy runner that was running for Van de Weg, Andy Gills, comes in and scores. 2-0 with 2 outs and runners aboard at second and third as Miller makes his way to second base. Give him a hit and an RBI. So a runner at third base is Hayden Bloom. Pitch is high for ball 1. Jamison Roach, the shortstop, is the batter in the batter's box, wearing number 11 in his pinstripe tops. Swings through a changeup there. 1-1's the count to Roach. Big gap in right center. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Roach down on the count, 1-2 now. Roach steps back in. 2-0 is the score here for the Jets. Swings through a first strikeout, first Arnold Lumber strikeout. As Adams Central gets 2 on 2 hits and an error, they strand 2 runners on base. Let's be back with more softball in the bottom of the first inning here on WZBD YouTube channel.
No matter your age, health and life insurance can be confusing and overwhelming. This is Derek Bailey with Bixler Insurance. Whether you are currently on Medicare or will soon be qualifying for Medicare, we have the products and expertise to meet your needs. Under age 65 and looking for health coverage? Interested in protecting your family from an unexpected loss with a life insurance policy? We can discuss options to assure your peace of mind. Call Bixler Insurance today to schedule your free appointment.
For over 30 years, Decatur Family Dentistry has been more than just a dental practice. It's a place where you're treated like family. Dr. Ronald Hammond built this practice on the foundations of trust, care, and integrity, and now they're proud to continue that legacy and serve even more patients with the addition of Dr. Forrest Fullenkamp, a Decatur native, and Dr. Julie Fullenkamp. Whether it's a routine cleaning, a smile makeover, or dentures, Decatur Family Dentistry has got you covered, offering comprehensive care for all ages. Experience the exceptional care you deserve. Call today at 724-8410.
Clean water is everybody's business. The City of Decatur thanks you for all you do to keep our streams and rivers clean, but we can do more. Plant bare spots in the yard. Compost yard waste. Limit use of pesticides. And direct downspouts away from sidewalks, driveways, or any paved surfaces. And think about installing a rain barrel for watering plants around the house. Protecting water quality requires all of us to do our part to prevent stormwater pollution. Get more ideas on the web at decaturin.org.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as Adams Central scores 2 runs on 2 hits and an error, and they strand 2 after 1/2 inning of play. They have a 2-0 lead as Drew Fleek, the catcher for this Woodland Warrior team, will come to the plate here in the bottom of the second inning. We're in a Bixler Insurance second inning. Bixler Insurance represents main trust insurance companies and can assist you with all of your insurance needs. Stop by their offices in Geneva, Bern, Decatur, and Portland. Van de Weeg warming up as he's on a mound. Van de Weeg, senior on this team, I believe. They do not have the grades listed here as they did not have all the room. Nice peg down to second base by Reese Hammond. Hammond goes out to be part of the conversation on a mound. Welcome to the bottom half of the Bixler Insurance first inning here as Woodland comes to the plate. Trailing 2-0 here. A couple of good hits. Really odd play that really was a dead ball after a walk. It started some action, but so Drew Fleek, the catcher, comes to the plate. Fleek looks for the first pitch here from Van de Weeg. Van de Weeg starts his windup. Brings a fastball, and he bloops one back to second base. The second baseman comes in, makes the tough play, and he's not there. Infield hit off of a little bloop as Van de Weeg gives up his first hit to the first batter as Fleek is aboard. Fleek beat that one out. The ball just came right off the kind of the handle of the bat and blooped out and hit the grass, and Miller just did not have enough time to get the play made. Infield hit for Drew Fleek, and that brings up Caleb Blinker, the left fielder, in the 2 spot. Van de Weeg misses low with the ball. Steps back into the box. Fleek with a modest lead at first base. Van de Weeg pitching from the stretch now. Checks the runner back. Comes to the plate. And Hammond, with his peg down to second base, got a late jump on it. And Fleek scores, but it's a swing by Linker as he's trying to swing to protect his runner, as Fleek goes down to second base with a stolen base. Fleek with a hit and a stolen base. The peg from Hammond bounced into the grass and slowed it down. Did not have a chance as Fleek had a big jump on that one. Roach at second base trying to hold Fleek close to second. Vandeweghe fires a fastball as Linker swings through that one. 1-2's the count. Once again, Adams Central on top here, 2-0 as they scored 2 in the top of the first. Woodlan with a runner in scoring position here at second base. Vandeweghe checks the runner back. That ball is hit hard to second base. Ball stays down. Miller comes up with a play. Fielder's choice sends Fleek to third base. We're going to score that 4-3 and a put out. First out of the inning brings up the shortstop, number 5, Jordan Halsey. Halsey comes to the plate with a runner at third in a Fleek as Woodlan threatens here. He lays a bunt down that is in foul territory as Fleek was going all the way. First strike on Halsey. Halsey did a great job of pulling that down third baseline. Good looking infield grass here at Adams Central, and the ball just kind of died out there. But it was foul. Pitch is called strike on the outside corner as Halsey down on the count. 0-2 now. That pitch was off the outside corner of the plate, but good for a strike call from our home plate umpire. That ball is fired back to the box as the third base coach takes a jump out of the way for that one. Count remains at 0-2 to Halsey. Vandeweghe pitching from the windup now with a runner at third. Fires one and gets a strikeout. Our first Arnold Lumber strikeout of the day for Cade Vandeweghe, as I had one last inning. We'll tell you that when you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur. Featuring metal for garage or pole barn construction and much, much more. Arnold Lumber provides it all. And that brings up a tall drink of water, and Oliver Adams, 6'9", first baseman, as he swings through a first fastball from Cade Vandeweghe. Takes the count to 0-1. Adams checks down at third base and see what his coach wants him to do. 2 outs on the board. Steal home. And he steals home, and he's safe. Drew Fleek got a big jump on Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe, the left-hander, he started his windup. Fleek steals home. Give him 2 stolen bases on that. And by the time the ball got there, Hammond could not even come out of his stance in time to get him. So Fleek, with good wheels, catches Adams Central sleeping a little bit as he steals home. And the pitch was a ball. So 1-2 is the count to Adams. Adams was standing in front of Hammond. I don't think Hammond even knew he was coming. He couldn't see behind the telephone pole there. And Adams hits that one down the right field line, but it's foul and out of play. I think that's the reason that he was able to steal that base, because Adams is so big, Hammond didn't see him coming. He was in the shadows. And he swings and misses. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Cade Vandeweghe as he gets them 2 outs on 2 hitters and 1 run on 1 hit. 2 stolen bases for Drew Fleek as he's got Adams Central. He's got Woodlan 1 run closer here. Let's send it for a round of commercials. We'll be back with top half of the second inning. You listen to High School Baseball on WZBD's YouTube channel.
Krugerberg Auction and Realty is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined involvement in listing and sales. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, they specialize in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Call Krugerberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur and make Krugerberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
Brandon here for Kelly's Decatur Auto Mall. 3 dealerships right here in Decatur. Tom Kelly Chevrolet, Tom Kelly Ford, and Tom Kelly Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. With a large new car inventory to meet your needs and wants. We also stock over 100 pre-owned vehicles in a variety of price ranges. All the big city incentives right here in Decatur. We have been here for over 70 years. Free car washes for as long as you own your Tom Kelly vehicle. We also just updated our car wash here in Decatur. Stop in and see us soon. And drive Kelly and drive with confidence.
Don Myers Plumbing and Heating in Bern is your American Standard home comfort dealer. American Standard has been in business for more than 100 years and welcomes Don Myers Plumbing and Heating in Bern as one of their independent dealers. Don Myers Plumbing and Heating and American Standard will provide your home or business with energy-efficient heating and cooling equipment, saving you money. Don Myers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling at the east edge of Bern on Adams County Road 000, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School. As our first batter comes to the plate, and one pitch, one swing, grounder to the shortstop, and Carson Ross goes down 6-3 in a putout. And Reese Hammond puts one into the gap in left center, so Hammond aboard with a single, puts one into the gap, and that is the third hit tonight for the Flying Jets. Jets have a 2-1 lead due to the fact that Drew Fleek gets an opening hit of the game, steals second, goes to third on the fielder's choice, and then steals home, and it puts one on the board for the Woodland Warriors. So 2-1 is our score. Hammond aboard with one out. Looks at a curveball break in for a strike. Does our leadoff batter Joey Everett. Meeks looks in, gets a sign from Fleek. And this ball is hit to center field, and the center fielder makes a bad play on it. He makes an error as that come off of his glove, and Hammond sprints around, and the ball's going to bounce in, and Hammond goes in standing up at third base. So that's going to be an error on the outfielder. That is the second error of the game for the Woodland Warriors as Hammond makes his way to third base, and Everett's on board. We're going to score that E8 center fielder as Everett cannot make his way to second base on the throw. Max Byerly comes to the plate. He scored after getting a hit his first time at the plate. Looks at the outside corner. Oh, and he throws that one in the outfield. So Drew Fleek fires one down to third base, and Hammond is able to go home. So that's going to be I couldn't see it, Sam. Was that an error on the third baseman or the catcher? It was too high. So we're going to call that an E2. I couldn't see it on third base down there. It went off the third baseman's glove, but we're going to call that an E2 on the throw. E2. Third error of the game, E2. As Hammond comes in and scores, makes the score 3-1 now. And Byerly's still at the plate. And then that pitch is fouled off. 1-1 is the count to Byerly. 2 strikes on the batter. 0-2 is the count. Correction given there by John Flanagan. Byerly steps in, looks at the next pitch, and he golfs one, and they're going to go to first base. Meeks is able to make the play. Looked at third, did not have a play, but Everett makes his way down to third base. So Byerly thrown out on a fielder's choice. And we're going to score that 1-3 and a put out for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Ethan Funk. Funk wears number 10. He's playing first base. He flied out to the center fielder his first time at the plate. Funk steps in from the right side of the plate. Looks at a pitch on the outside corner called strike by Big John Flanagan. Slow curveball breaks in for a strike. Funk looks at that one at his shoe tops. Evens the count at 1-1. Funk looks for the next pitch from Meeks. High. 2-1's the count to Funk. 2 outs, 1 runner aboard at third here. I'm Central with 1 run in this inning. Funk golfs that one back to the fence. Evens count at 2-2 now. Here's the Wind up delivery, pitches, misses outside for ball 3. Evens the count at full. 3-2's the count to Funk. Let's see what Meeks is going to deliver here. Funk hits that one hard down the first base line, and it's a fair ball. And Oliver Adams, he's safe. Adams thought he couldn't get back in time. He throws over to Meeks. Meeks could not make it back. And the slide by Funk puts him at safe. We're going to call that. That's a hit. That's the 4th hit of the game. Funk makes it on with a hit. And Joey Everett is able to come in and score. So that's 2 outs. 2 runs in this inning for the Jets. And that brings up the pitcher, Cade Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe, left-handed batter. And I'm glad that Ethan Funk went in head first because there's a lot of traffic there at first base where the second baseman came in to cover. The first baseman tried to run over there, and the pitcher tried to run over, and nobody was able to get there before Funk slides in head first for the base hit. Pitch is low for a ball. 1-1's a count to Vandeweghe. Pitch is outside for a ball. Meeks trying to dance around the outside corner. Doesn't want to get anything too good for Vandeweghe to pull down into right field line. And that ball is hit high. Shortstop winds out, makes the play. So Adams Central, that's the 3rd out. We're going to score at F6, 3rd out of the inning. But Adams Central, after 2 hits and an error, scored 2. It's back with more softball or more baseball here from Adams Central High School and sectional action here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Building infrastructure for the 21st century. That's the motto of the API Construction Corporation in everything they do. From asphalt paving and site work to railroad construction, API is a dynamic company big enough to take on the major projects and small enough to get a custom job done right. Staying on time and on budget, the goal at API is to get the project completed as designed. Visit apiland.net or call to find out how API can help get your next project finished.
When it comes to your home, there are things the handyman in you wants to do, and then there's things that should be left to the experts. When it comes to seamless gutters, there's only one choice in our area, and that's SureFlow Seamless Gutters in Decatur. Tired of gutters that leak at every seam and every downspout? Call the guys at SureFlow. Putting on a new metal roof and want your gutters to do the job they're meant to do? Call SureFlow. Find them online at seamlessgutters.net or give them a call. SureFlow Gutters, 260-888-5062.
Are you tired of the way your driveway looks? Do you think about replacing your sidewalks or adding new ones every time you walk out of the house? Call Taylor Gage Concrete in Decatur. Taylor is a proud member of the new generation of construction professionals in Adams County and has a strong reputation for good, honest concrete work no matter the size of the project. Reliable, affordable, and dependable, Taylor Gage is your man for your next concrete project. Call TG Concrete at 223-8128 for your next sidewalk, patio, or driveway.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as the top of the 3rd inning. Well, no, it's the bottom of the 2nd inning as Woodlan is the home team here on the scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning, your Bixel Insurance 2nd inning. Maybe it's time to review your insurance policies with your friends at any Bixel Insurance offices. They'd be happy to conduct an insurance review for you. Stop by and see them in their offices in Geneva, Decatur, and Portland. So coming to the plate will be number 24 center fielder Clayton Rozier. Woodland trails 4-2 here. 4-1, I'm sorry. Vandeweghe breaks one off the outside corner, swing and a miss by Rozier. 0-1's the count to Rozier. Here's the second delivery from Vandeweghe, and that is off the corner for ball 1, strike 1. Rozier looks at the next delivery here. Pitch is inside, but catches inside corner. So that's a strike. 2-1 is the count. That pitch is hit foul back behind the press box. 2-2 is now the count. There's windup and delivery from Vandeweghe. Swing and a miss. Cade Vandeweghe with his third strikeout on the day. Another Arnold Lumber strikeout. Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur features #1 grade lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus erected or material-only garage and pole barn design. Arnold Lumber provides it all. So with that strikeout, one down here in the bottom of the second inning, as Ashton Jackway, the second baseman, comes to the plate. He shows bunt, pulls back, pitches outside, gets to the screen past Hammond. The on-deck batter, Gooden, chases that one down. 1-0 is the count here to Jackway, and that pitch is high and off the glove of Hammond. Back to screen as well. 2-0 is the count here. Vandeweghe throws 3 pitches high and away as he has emptied the ball bag of Big John Flanagan. 3-0 is the count here to Rozier. Here's Vandeweghe. Fires that one is low and away. First walk given up by Vandeweghe here tonight. Puts the runner aboard with 1 out. That'll bring up James Gooden, the third baseman. In the on-deck circle is Max Gillenwater, the right fielder. So 1 runner aboard, 1 out. Vandeweghe, left-hander, has a good look at the lead at first base here for Rozier. Pitch is high for a ball. Vandeweghe not following through apparently, as he's sailed 4 pitches high here in this inning early. Checks the runner back. Another pitch is high. Hammond calls timeout. Wants to go out and talk to him. I'll take a timeout with him here on WZBD.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Short conversation between Reese Hammond and Cade Vandeweghe. Must have been just enough conversation as the ball breaks down into the zone. That makes the count 2-1 on Gordon. Vandeweghe checks run at first, no real lead. Fires one into the dirt. Hammond's able to block that down. 3-1 is the count to Gordon. Golden is his name. Ball is screaming down there. Could not read the coach's handwriting. It's Golden. James Golden, where's number 13? Plays third base. Looks at a 3-2 count. That ball is broken off. Vandeweghe no play at second. Goes to first with a fastball taken there by Ethan Funk. And that allows Jackway to go to second base on the fielder's choice. We're going to score that 1-3 and a put out for 2 outs here. Max Gillenwater, the right fielder, comes to the plate. He is left-handed, facing a left-handed pitcher in Vandeweghe. 2 down and a runner aboard here for the Warriors. Let's see if they can get something going. Delivers that one. It is late on his swing, and it goes screaming down the third base line. The ball is 1 strike on Gillenwater. Vandeweghe not even checking the runner at second base. Gives him a quick glance there. Throw it pitching from the stretch. Curveball breaks in. Gillenwater swings through that one. So quickly down on the count, 0-2 now. with 2 outs, 2 strikes. Vandeweghe looks in, gets a sign from Hammond. Starts to stretch. Checks the runner back at second base. Delivers. Runner goes, and Hammond could not get the ball out of his glove. There's no play on the runner. Jackway. Jackway makes his way down to third base on a steal. So Jackway on with a walk, stolen base. 1-2's the count to Gillenwater, and Gillenwater swings through, but Hammond almost throws it away, and Ethan Funk makes a great play to pull that down. So 4 strikeouts here for Arnold Lumber strikeout. Adams Central fends one off as Woodlan strands their first run of the game. Let's send it for a round of commercials. Back with more baseball here from Adams Central High School and sectional action on WZBD.
Take the first step toward getting the radiant smile you deserve with Invisalign clear aligners, available at Burn Dental Clinic. This is Dr. Adrian Ranley. No matter what stage you are at in life, you will appreciate how Invisalign's cutting-edge approach to straightening teeth is convenient and comfortable. Call Burn Dental Clinic today and we'll be happy to schedule a consultation to see if Invisalign is right for you.
Renowned around the Midwest for his skills and his creative abilities, Nate Bowers and the team at Bowers Paint Studio in Decatur work with a wide range of clients, from collision repair to custom paint jobs for classic cars and motorcycles. Located on Monroe Street on the west side of Decatur, Bowers is your place for body work too, whether it's getting your ride back on the road or finally getting that classic car the paint job you've always wanted. Stop by or give Nate a call to put the best in the business to work for you.
When you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus doors, windows, roofing, and more. Whether it's a complete new home or remodeling, a new deck or deck repair, a new kitchen or a kitchen update, whether it's an erected or materials-only garage or pole barn package featuring quality metal, free professional designs and estimates. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday till 4:30 on Friday and 11:30 on Saturday.
Welcome back to Adams Central as Hayden Bloom comes to the plate. He's down 0-2 in a count, and he's going to drop a little Texas leaguer in there. It drops just past the outstretched glove of the second baseman. So that is the 5th hit of the game here for the Adams Central Jets. So Hayden Bloom is aboard with a single. Bloom was stranded at third base last time he was up. I'd like to thank Bixler Insurance for being our second inning sponsor as we made our way to the 3rd inning. That ball is hit down to third base, a long way across, and he fires one over the head of the first baseman, and they're gonna send him, and they are holding him. Guy called him out. Big John called him out. How are we going to score that? So it's an E. So Bloom gets called out at home. They're going to call that 3-2 on a put out for 1 out. Jacob Miller was on with an error. That's going to be E6 as he's on with it. And then he goes to third on the overthrow. So Miller ends up at third base, but there's an out on the air. E5 lets Miller go on base. And that'll bring up Jamie Roach, the shortstop. Puts one down, beautiful bunt, and Roach is going to run this down. And Roach is safe. Infield hit for Roach is just legged that one out. The ball got right down the third base line, our first base line, and died. And the runner did not score on the play. So we have runners at the corners now with Carson Ross, the DH, coming to the plate. And 1 out on the board. As he makes his way to the plate, grounded out his last time up. First pitch is a ball to Ross. Hammond in the on-deck circle, waits for this next pitch. Runner goes, and it's a hit slow roller, and they got to play at first base. The shortstop goes across, but that sacrifice allows Bloom to, nope, Bloom is, let's see. Miller scores from third base, but it's an out. We're going to score that 6-3 for the second out of the inning. Reese Hammond, the 9-spot batter, looks at a ball for a 1-0 count. Runner at second with 2 outs here is Roach. And there's a little hit that's going to flare down. And a nice play by the second baseman. He gets him by half a step. Great range from second baseman to make that play. Score 4-3 and a put out for the third out of the inning. Not until Adams Central gets a run. They now lead this thing 5-1. You're listening to High School Baseball on WZBD.
Hey athletes, are you looking to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Indiana Physical Therapy. Our expert team of sports performance specialists and personalized training programs will have you running circles around the competition. Injured or hurt on the field? Come see us. Our team of physical therapists are dedicated to helping you get back up to speed. With over 19 locations across Indiana, we can get you better, faster. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, people gonna get better.
Finding a reliable, affordable, and professional electrician is difficult these days, but in Adams County, there's a name you can trust, and it's Phil Blakey of Blakey Electric. Serving Decatur and the surrounding communities, Blakey Electric does residential and commercial electrical work, both inside and outside. Give Phil a call today at 724-8049 and tell him about the work you need done on your remodel, new building project, or any other electrical project. Leave it to the experts at Blakey Electric, 724-8049, to take care of all of your electrical needs.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School. So after 2.5, the Jets have a 5-1 lead. I'd like to thank Bixler Insurance for being our sponsor for first and second innings. If you're looking for friendly insurance agents who are also extremely knowledgeable, you'll find that at any office of Bixler Insurance in the Adams County area. Stop by their offices in Geneva, Bern, Decatur, and Portland. As we make our way to the Innovative Concepts Audio Video third and fourth inning, spring into outdoor upgrades with Innovative Concepts Audio and Video, lighting, and more. Stop by and see them in their store at 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. So with Hammond making that last out of the inning on a great play by the second baseman, we'll put Joey Everett, the leadoff batter, back up in leading off that next inning. So as the meeting of the mound, as infielders gather around Cade Vandeweghe to talk to him, we'll see what he's going to do. As the number 9 spot batter, the DH Ethan Trigg comes to the plate, just like Trigger with no ER. Trigg looks at first pitch from Vandeweghe. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. Vandeweghe looks in, gets a sign from Hammond. Winds, dines, delivers. Catches inside corner for a strike. Update from Dane Filling. Belmont trails 2-1 to Mississinawa. That pitch is swung on and missed by Trigg. Quickly down and count, 1-2 now. Vandeweghe starts his windup, delivers. Foul tip, caught by Hammond. Another Arnold Lumber strikeout, 5 on a day for Cade Vandeweghe with a big K in the first out of the inning. As we are in the bottom of the third inning here. Top of the order for Fleek. Fleek scored the only run of the day as he got a hit and then stole second and ended up stealing home after he was pushed over on the fielder's choice. So 5-1 is our score. Adams Central on top here in the bottom of the third inning. And that curveball breaks down into the zone. Sun fielder comes over and makes the play. Center fielder Lawson Deeth comes over and makes a nice play. Fielders came together closely, but we're going to score that F8 for the second out of the inning. Caleb Linker, left fielder, comes to the plate. In the on-deck circle is shortstop Jordan Halsey. Van Wijk starts his windup. Delivers one fouled back into the screen here. Quickly down on the count 0-1. Here's the next pitch from Van Wijk. That ball is hit straight away center field. And he makes his way out and score at F8 for the next out of the inning. So Adams Central puts down the Warriors in 1-2-3. F8 is the score for the third out of the inning, and that'll bring up Jordan Halsey next inning. Let's send it for a round of commercials. Back with more baseball here from sectional action at Adams Central High School on WZBD YouTube channel.
At Jackson Associates Financial Services in Portland, we are committed to maintaining the highest standards of integrity and professionalism in our relationship with you, our client. We endeavor to know and understand your financial situation and provide you with only the highest quality information, services, and products to help you reach your goals. Give Troy a call for the latest rates on CDs and learn about the advantages in today's financial climate to invest in your hard-earned dollar. That's Jackson Associates in Portland.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance, with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School. As we make our way to the top of the fourth inning, our Innovative Concepts Audio-Video fourth inning. Did you know Innovative Concepts Audio and Video offers free site surveys? They are here to find the best solution for you. Stop by and see them at 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur for that appointment set up. And that pitch is fouled to the leadoff batter, who is the leadoff hitter, number 3, Joey Everett, as he is down count 0-1. Meeks fires one over the top of the helmet of Everett as he ducks underneath that one. He evens the count at 1-1. Here's the wind-up delivery. Catches outside corner. 1-2 is the count. Here's the wind-up delivery. That ball is hit hard to right field, but it's going to be played there by the left fielder, I should say. Left fielder makes the play, score at F7 for the first out of the inning, as that'll bring up the two-spot batter to right fielder Max Byerly. Byerly has scored after he got a single, and then he got out in the fielder's choice to the pitcher his last time up. That pitch breaks in low at his shoes for ball 1. There's a wind-up and delivery from Meeks. Misses outside as Fleek goes off the heel of his glove and gets back to the screen. Runs that down. Fleek back in position. Here's the pitch from Meeks. In for a strike. 2-1 Byerly. Adams Central up in this game, 5-1. Pitch is high for ball. 3-1's the count. We are in the top of the fourth inning here. Pitch misses outside, and it's a walk. Second walk. Holy cow. Holy cow. I think he called it a strike until I saw him flip the bat. He called it a ball, and he flipped the bat, and he called it a strike. That ball is hit to the second baseman, a little one-hopper. Second baseman comes up, just about threw it away. So 4-3 is the play as Jackway makes the play for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Ethan Funk, the first baseman. Funk flied out and has a base hit, so he's 1-1 on the day. He's stranded at first base his last time up. So 2 outs, he comes to the plate, see if he can get something going to rally here. Once again, we're in Innovative Concepts, third and fourth inning. Hits one to the second baseman. Oh, he boots it, picks it up, still makes a play. 4-3 for the third out of the inning. So Adams Central goes down 1-2-3 in order that inning. Let's send it for a round of commercials. Back with the bottom of the fourth inning. You're listening to High School Baseball on WZBD YouTube channel.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to Liechty Brothers, your Carrier expert, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Hi, this is Kent at Liechty Brothers Plumbing and Heating with a very simple philosophy. Show up on time, do what you say you'll do, and if there's a problem, fix it.
Liechty Brothers, 251 East Water Street in Bern.
The name Hitzer is synonymous with quality coal and wood stoves, fire pits, and Heller-Aller water pumps. Plus, Hitzer custom designs and installs outdoor fireplaces, kitchens, fire pits, and patios, in addition to beautiful in-home gas fireplaces. For half a century. You mean 50 years? Yes, for 50 years, you've trusted Hitzer quality and innovation. Stop by 269 East Main Street in Bern or visit hitzer.com. Celebrating 3 generations of craftsmanship and service.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as we're getting ready to go to the bottom of the fourth inning here with Adams Central with a 5-1 lead as Woodlan starts to come to the plate here. Drop in and see Innovative Concepts Audio and Video to experience the showroom stocked with audio and video products. They're ready to demo for you. Stop and see them at 1421 Manchester Street, Decatur. Audio, video, lighting, and more. Also computers. They power the YouTube broadcasts with their computers provided. Also the computer that Dane has that he uses to run the WZBD website, where you can go and find any information you want about what's going on in Decatur. Check in the broadcast tab to see what broadcasts we have up this week, because we've got 3 going tonight, 2 YouTube and 1 on 92.7. And that pitch hit the foot of the batter, Halsey, who advances by walk. Just a second walk given up by Vanderweg today. We're going to have that at HB for a hit batsman, as he's aboard at first base. So Oliver Adams, the first baseman, is up, and he is a big lad, 6'9". Pitch is in for a strike. Fastball belt high. Adams got the assist on the steal at home by Fleek as he was blocking the vision of Reese Hammond and behind the plate. Vanderweg goes to first base as Halsey dives back in safely. Vanderweg took a step toward first base, a little bit halfway between first and home. And be careful on a balk there. Pitch is in the dirt as Hammond knocks that down. Runner stays at first. 1-1 is the count. Reese Hammond following in the footsteps of his brother Jalen, who is also a catcher. There's a windup and delivery from Vanderweg, pitching from the stretch. Long wait, goes to first base. To Funk, no tag. Halsey back in plenty of time. I'd like to thank Innovative Concepts for being our third and fourth inning sponsor here, as we are at the bottom of the fourth inning here at Adams Central. Hammond fires down to second base. They got him. Hammond put a nice peg on second base, and somehow he is called safe at second base. We'll give Halsey a stolen base. Ball was called a strike at the plate. So the runner is now at second base with no outs. I thought the peg was there in time, so Halsey must have did a good job of sliding around the tag, because he should have been out, but he is called safe by the second base umpire. Adams beats one into the plate for a strike. Count remains at 1-2 here. The on-deck batter, Clayton Rozier, jogs over and gets that foul ball. Adams looks at a 1-2 count here from Van de Weg. Van de Weg from the stretch. Checks out Halsey. He comes home. Swing and a miss. 6th strikeout of the day for Cade Van de Weg as Oliver Adams goes down swinging for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Clayton Rozier, the center fielder. Rozier, where did I have him at? Made an out, and I didn't score how he made the out, but Rozier is 0 for on the day. Here's the windup and delivery from Van de Weg. Comes to the plate, breaking ball, breaks in for a strike. Rozier looks at the next pitch from Van de Weg, staring down a 0-1 count. Here's the delivery. Another breaking ball drops in for a strike. 0-2's the count from Big John behind the plate. Let's see if he throws another breaking ball or comes back with a heater. Van de Weg. Not concerned with the runner Halsey at second base. Gives him a quick check over his left shoulder. Throws a little bit of a backup ball as that thing was towards the head of Rozier and then cut down the other way, but it's high for a ball 1, so 1-2's the count on Rozier. Van de Weg checks the runner at second base, delivers. Swing and a miss, another strikeout. 2nd of the inning for Van de Weg with a big curveball, breaks down in for a strike. And that is the 2nd out of the inning. So the runner aboard at second base, Halsey, has to wait to see if Ashton Jackway, the second baseman, can help drive him in here. Jackway was walked his last time up and stole a base, was stranded at third. And that one is a wild pitch. Gets past the glove of Reese Hammond as the runner advances to third base on the pass ball. Wild pitch. I'm an old catcher. That wasn't a pass ball, as a wild pitch. WP down here. So 2 outs, runner at third. 1 ball is the count to the batter. So Rozier steps in. Looks at the delivery from Van de Weg. Van de Weg fires a curveball in for a strike as Jackway squared to bunt but pulled back. 1-1's the count to the batter. Van de Weg catches outside corner for another strike. 1-2's the count. Van de Wegs went to that curveball that's breaking on the outside of the plate, and Big John's been giving it to him all night. So 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter here. Van de Weg gets another strikeout. So Van de Weg strikes out the side with his 8th Arnold Lumber strikeout here. So after 4 complete innings, Adams Central comes to the plate, top of the 5th, and they have a 5-1 lead here at Adams Central. You're listening to High School Baseball on WZBD YouTube channel.
Join the team at Smith Brothers of Bern, where they pride themselves on providing their employees with a family atmosphere. Smith Brothers is currently hiring with a Monday through Friday work week in an air-conditioned environment. Employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $17.50 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with a yearly bonus incentive and a competitive benefit package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at Smith Brothers, 356 Monroe Street in Bern.
DDD Maintenance and Repair, owned and operated by Shane Reynolds, has your local professionals for heavy-duty truck and diesel engine repair. DDD Maintenance and Repair also offers full-service sand and glass blasting for your surface restoration projects. Whether it's getting your heavy-duty truck and diesel engine running like new or sandblasting your project to look like new, we have a blast renewing the past. Give Shane and the guys a call at 260-223-5442. That's DDD Maintenance and Repair.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as the pitcher Cade Van de Weg steps into the box. Swings at a breaking ball on the outside corner and misses for strike one. Meeks looks for his next pitch to Vanderweg. Vanderweg hits this ball a flare out into right field. Right fielder drifts over and makes the play. So one down here as we're going to score that one F7. That'll bring up Hayden Bloom, the third baseman. Bloom reached on a single and then was thrown out on trying to take home. So Bloom steps in. Bloom is at third base tonight for the Jets. I'd like to thank Adam Innovative Concepts for being our third and fourth inning sponsors. As we make our way to the fifth, sixth, and seventh inning sponsor, it's the top of the fifth inning here. As we make our way to the Graber Insurance as our sponsor for this inning. 2-0 is the count. Also, Vanderweg with 3 strikeouts in that last inning. I'll get to a read here for Arnold Lumber in a second. This ball is hit foul. Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street, Decatur, featuring metal for garage and pole barn packages. Also a wide choice of lumber, doors, windows, roofing material, deck material for repair or new or modified kitchens. Arnold Lumber provides it all. So Linker out in left field, it makes his second catch of the inning. It is a F7 for 2 outs here in this inning, and I'll bring up number 7, Jacob Miller. Miller, the second baseman, with nobody aboard and 2 outs, looks at the first pitch from Meeks, and he hits this one high to center field. Rozier underneath it, and 3 fly balls to the outfield. 1, 2, 3, the Adams Central Flying Jets go down here in the top of the 5th inning. Back for the bottom of the 5th inning, as Adams Central has a 5-1 lead. You're listening to High School Baseball on WZBD YouTube channel.
Blood donations are critically important, especially in the summer months. Help Best One of Monroe and the Red Cross by giving blood during our annual blood drive, May 29th and 30th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This year's blood drive will be held at the Lighthouse, 201 South Van Buren Street in Monroe. Blood donors will receive a free oil change from Valvoline and Best One of Monroe. To schedule your donation, call Michelle at Best One of Monroe. Be a lifesaver. Give blood. Visit bestoneofmonroe.com for more details.
Hey, does anybody know what days Pizza King of Decatur has their world-famous smorgasbord? Hey, I do. Hi, it's Steve, the King from Pizza King. This has to be the biggest question we get on a weekly basis. So here's the scoop. We offer lunchtime smorgasbord Monday through Friday, 11 to 1, Sundays, 11 to 1:30, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings, 5 to 8:30. So swing out and see us east of downtown Decatur, or as always, give us a ring at 728-2151. And as always, the difference is in the squares.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as we have a pitching change as Jamison Roach comes in. So Roach goes to pitch. So Roach is in a pitching spot. Ethan Funk goes to shortstop. And the pitcher, who was Cade Vanderweg, goes to first. So Vanderweg is now at 1B. Sam, how many pitches did 54 pitches for Cade Vanderweg, and if he kept him under 60, then they'll be able to use him for the next game. So that is how it is going to go as Vanderweg leaves. And Vanderweg, I will give his stats here. So Vanderweg give up 2 walks. He had 8 strikeouts. And just gave up 1 hit. So that is the book, close the book on this game for Vanderweg. No errors behind him. So Vanderweg leaves after 4 complete innings. So coming to the plate now will be Max Gillenwater, the right fielder, and in the on-deck spot is number 9, Ethan Tigg. So, looking at a new pitcher here. Let's see what the Woodland Warriors can do. As James Golden Third baseman steps to the plate. Squares the bunt. Roach comes out, makes the play, flips over to Vandeweghe, who has moved over to first base. Score that 1-3 and a put out as Golden goes down for the first out of the inning here. Let things off of the bench. Gillenwater, the right fielder, now comes to the plate. Left-handed batter facing Roach. Swing and a miss on a first fastball right down the gut. Looks at a ball. 1-1's a count. He looks at the next pitch here from Roach. High fastball, swung through for a strike 2. Roach looks in, gets a sign from Hammond. That one is golfed down the third baseline. It hit on the tape. Foul ball called by the home plate umpire, John Flanagan. Third baseman come in and made the play, but right on the line, but he dropped the ball. Here's the windup delivery from Roach. And that ball is fouled away. Hayden Bloom down at third base for the Jets today. 1-2. This account. Roach to rings him up. First strike out of the game for Jamison Roach. Give him the old backward K as he got caught looking for the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up the 9-spot batter is Ethan Trigg. Here's the windup. Delivery from Roach to Trigg. Inside, misses for a ball. One of those account with 2 down on the scoreboard. The ball's hit hard to center field. Caught at the warning track. So 1-2-3, Jamison Roach puts him down. We're going to score that F8 for the third out of the inning as we send it for a round of commercials. You've been listening to high school baseball here on WZBD YouTube channel, Sectional Action.
It's a great night for ball and a great time to celebrate the class of 2025. F&M Bank is cheering you on with a $100 bonus when you open a new checking account. Whether you're college-bound, starting a new job, or chasing big dreams, we've got your back. Use promo code GRAD25 and let us help you build a strong financial future. Swing by your local F&M Bank or visit fm.bank to learn more. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Strep throat doesn't call ahead. The flu doesn't RSVP. When illness arrives, it usually shows up unannounced. And so can you at Adams Medical Group Primary Care. At every stage of life, your primary care provider stands ready to offer same-day treatment. And if you need a higher level of care, our primary care team can direct you to the most appropriate care Adams offers. Primary care at Adams Medical Group. Close by and compassionate.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as we make our way to the top of the 6th inning with Adams Central coming to the plate here. Jamison Roach, the new pitcher, makes his way to the batter's box. Pitch is high for ball 1. We are in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning. Many of us renew our home and auto policies with no thought as to a coverage change. Regardless to your current insurance, allow Graber Insurance to do you at US 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur to do a full home and auto review for you. So Roach pops a foul ball over into the third base area, and the ball falls just for a strike. He tied 1-1. 1-1's a count to Roach. Looks at the pitch from Meeks. Curveball breaks down into the strike zone for a strike. 1-2's a count. Roach steps back in. Meeks delivers. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the night for Meeks. First out of the inning. That brings up Carson Ross, the DH. Ross has grounded out twice to the shortstop. So he's 0 for on the night. 1 out on the scoreboard here. Checks his swing as that one is outside and in the dirt. 1-0's the count. Just wind up delivery from Ross. Outside, ball 2. Ross digs back in, looks at the next pitch for Meeks. Ross gets that and foul out of play. Some insurance companies are increasing their deductibles and adjusting their loss formulas. Allow Graber Insurance to do a full no-cost home and auto review for you. Make sure that the insurance you buy is the insurance you want. Graber Insurance, US 27 North in Bern or 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur. 2-2's the count on Ross. Meeks winds, dines, brings. High for a ball. Takes the count full on it now. Last update from Dane said that the Belmont Braves are trailing 2-1. High hopper to the third baseman. Comes up, makes a play, throws across. And it is a out. Score at 5-3 and a put out for the second out of the inning. It brings up the 9-spot bat of the catcher, Reese Hammond. Get a quick update here. Hammond batting out of the 9 spot. He scored after he singled and then hit in a ground out to the second baseman. That first pitch is fouled into the screen over on the first base side of the dugout. Meeks starts his windup, breaks a curveball down in for a strike. 0-2 on Hammond here, as the Jets are in the top of the 5th inning here. Hammond hits a fly ball to center field, and that'll do it. Adams Central goes down 1-2-3 with a strikeout and a ground out and a fly ball. So 1-2-3. That'll bring up the top of the order next inning in the top of the 7th inning. Adams Central still with a 5-1 lead. You're listening to high school baseball here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Sport.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
Your home is special. It reflects your sense of community. It's your pride and hard work. It's special. Hi, this is Tina from Innovative Concepts, where we have the expertise to design and install cutting-edge sound, lighting, and security to your special place. Stop in at 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur, or give us a call to learn how we can help make your home glow in the evening. Innovative Concepts Audio Video. We bring technology to you.
Bringing technology to you and bringing this broadcast to you on the YouTube channel on a computer provided by Innovative Concepts. They can help set up computer systems for your business. Stop in and see them at 1421 Manchester Street so they can take care of you. We're in the Graber Insurance 6th and 7th inning. Allow Graber Insurance to quote you a home and auto package. Check with Mark, Toby, or Kyle in Bern or Barb in Decatur. Graber Insurance is more than business, it's a personal commitment to you. So we're back to the top of the order as we start off the 6th inning here for the bottom half of the 6th inning for Drew Fleek, the catcher, steps in the plate. Fleek is the only run on the board for the Woodland Warriors today as he looks at the first time pitch from Jamison Roach, and that pitch is fouled down the third base line, out of play. Roach quickly up in a count, 0-1 on Fleek. Fleek singled. He stole second, was pushed to third on a fielder's choice, and then stole home. He has the only run on the scoreboard for the Woodland Warriors here today. Looks at a 0-1 count. Wind up delivery from Roach. That one is fouled right back at us. So Roach quickly up in a count, 0-2 now on Fleek. Here's a windup from Roach. Misses outside with a breaking ball. 1-2 is the count. Bottom half of the sixth inning here. That ball is hit hard to center field, and the center fielder comes in and he comes in a few steps, and that thing's going to the fence, and Fleek's going 3, and it gets over the cutoff man, and Funk holds his throw, so it's a leadoff triple. Just the second hit of the game for the Woodland Warriors. The first hit given up by Jamison Roach. So Fleek is aboard with a triple. And let's see if this number 2 spot batter left fielder Caleb Linker can help drive him in. Woodland trails here with no outs on the scoreboard. They trail 5-1 with a runner in scoring position here. Roach fouls that one back to the screen for strike 1. Vandeweghe is a left-handed pitcher and could not see Fleek stealing home that last time when he was on. Roach is looking him dead in the eye as he starts his windup, and that pitch is up in the zone to Linker. Ties things up at 1-1 for the count. Here's the windup delivery from Roach. Reaches out, fouls that one back over the screen. 1-2 is the count. Linker looking at a 1-2 count here. No outs for the Warriors. Leadoff triple for Fleek. Reaches out. Second base, one hopper. Throws over. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Score it 4-3 with 1 out, and the runner at third, Fleek, scores easily. So we'll give Linker an RBI. So 5-2 is our score now, and that'll bring Jordan Halsey, the shortstop, to the plate with 1 out. Nobody aboard for Halsey. Wind up delivery from Roach. That ball is hit hard to third base. Going to have a throwing error on Bloom as Bloom made the catch. He had to go all the way across the field with a tough play. We're going to score at E5. First error of the game here as runner aboard. And that'll bring up Oliver Adams, the first baseman, with 1 out. Runners aboard here. 1 runner aboard at first base. See if Adams Central can turn 2 here and get out of this inning. Adams is a big guy and probably a easier half of the double play to come back and finish things off. So if they can get a ground ball here, and then maybe can turn 2. Adams looking at a pitch from Roach. First time he's seen him. Pitches in the dirt as Hammond's able to smother that one. 1-0 is the count here to Adams. Here's the windup from the stretch. Roach takes a long time here. Brings. Hammond's had a pitch to throw, and he puts the ball on the wrong side of the plate. Swing and a miss by Adams makes it 1-1 on a count. as Halsey steals second base, give him a stolen base. He's on due to an error, and he's in scoring position here for Adams with 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out on the scoreboard as Roach checks runner back at second. Comes to the plate, into the dirt, blocked there by Hammond. 2-1 to the batter. Roach is in for relief here for Van de Weg. Van de Weg had 8 strikeouts when he left the game and gave up just 1 earned run. Now Roach has 1 earned run, so the score is 5-2 here. The Jets on top of Woodlan. Low for a ball. 3-1's a count to the big guy. Adams steps back in. Roach gets a sign from Hammond. Brings to the plate, catches outside corner. Adams almost made this mistake that the Adams Central guys did and just about threw his thing away. Seth, you don't play basketball, Seth. Seth had a 18 hopper that come off the wall there. Couldn't get the Mountain Dew bottle in the bucket. 3-2's a count. And that ball is hit high into the outfield. Left fielder is back. Center fielder is back. And Deeth makes the play. And the ball goes to third base. Cut down. Pitcher runs it down. It's just a long out. But Adams flies out to center field. Scored F8 for the second out of the inning. And the runner advances to third on the tag. So runner aboard at third base and 2 outs. And coming to the plate is Clayton Rozier, the center fielder. Rozier struck out his last time up. Grounded out his other time up. So he's 0 for on the day. This ball is hit off the tape. Slow roller out to the second baseman. Comes up and makes the play. So Miller makes the play. Score it 4-3. And Adams Central gives up no runs with 1 error on a play. So with that, after 6 innings, Adams Central still leads this game 6-1. So I can find my right commercial. Where am I at here? Right there. We're back with more baseball here on WZBD YouTube channel sectional coverage.
This is big, and it's easy. That's why they call it the Big Easy from Hubbard Feeds. What's so big about it? A 100% rebate of your interest payments on any beef nutrition financed. What's easy? One finance program. One place to buy all your beef nutrition products. It's big and easy. It's Hubbard Feeds' Big Easy Full Interest Rebate Offer. Stop by Lehman Feed Mill on 000 or call 589-2451. Offer good for limited time with approved credit. Minimum purchase required. Rebate dependent upon timely repayments.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays. Mondays at Simon Manufacturing, 27 South in Bern. And in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as the leadoff batter, Joey Everett, drives one deep to center fielder. Center fielder makes the play and falls down, but still hangs onto the ball. So score at F8 for the first out of the top of the 7th inning, and that brings up Max Byerly, the right fielder. Byerly golfs one out to left field, and that is going to be out of play foul for a first strike. Adams Central leads this thing 5-1. We're still in the Graber Insurance 7th inning here. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors who allow us to bring you baseball on the radio. Triple header here for the WZBD team tonight. Another ball hit out into the bullpen area. Mike Mackey, Ken Arnold covering Belmont baseball action at New Haven High School as the Braves were victorious the other night. Dane Filling is at Norwell watching the girls Belmont softball team play. That pitch is inside for a ball. 1-2's a count to Byerly. Byerly reaches down and golfs one, a little hopper. Second baseman comes up and he can't make the play. Byerly falls down after he gets past the base. We're going to give an infield single. That is the. I'm going to give him a hit. I give him a hit. Infield hit for Byerly. That makes the 7th hit of the game here, and that'll bring up Ethan Funk. As Byerly is aboard with 1 out here. The left-handed batting Funk. 1 home run on the season. Looks at that pitch high in the zone for ball 1. Cade Vandeweghe, the current first baseman, is in the on-deck circle. Funk goes to tee off on that one. Misses that one just a little bit. Fouled back over the screen. 1-1's the count. Funk grounded out to the second baseman his last time up. Throws back. Byerly in safely. Funk steps back into the batter's box. Calls for time. Fleek sets up on the outside corner. Misses outside for a ball. 2-1's the count. Update from Byerly safe at second with a steal as he makes his way to second base. Fleek's peg went through the middle and goes into center field, but Byerly stays there, so Byerly at second base with a stolen base. Count is 2-2 on Funk, as that one was called a strike. Funk looks at the next pitch. Funk hits a ball hard to second base. It's just past the outstretched glove of the second baseman, and Byerly is going to come around and score easily. Sides in safe, so Ethan Funk with a seeing eye single has a hit and an RBI. That is the second hit of the inning and the 8th hit of the game that the pitcher Meeks has given up. So Byerly comes in and scores. That will make the score now 6-2. And they're going to bring in a courtesy runner for Funk at first base. That's going to be number 20, Barrett Collier. Collier for a pinch runner for Funk. Aboard at first base. And Vandeweghe, the first baseman, now comes to the plate. Vandeweghe walked and scored in the first inning. He flied out to the shortstop, and he flied out to the center fielder, so he's 0 for on the day. Courtesy runner being brought in and announced by the home plate umpire, John Flanagan. Vandeweghe, left-hand batter, steps into the plate. Hang on there, Sam. Don't go for a ride on me. Sam and I are on the stage today. We don't want to fall off the stage. I got my seat sideways so I don't fall off the back of it here. Here's the first pitch to Vandeweghe. Misses outside for ball 1. 6-2 is the score here. This ball is hit high to center field. The center fielder giving chase. He's got a long way to go. Oh, and they crash into each other. The ball hits the fence on the bounce, and they're going to hold up Collier. No, they're going to throw to Collier in. They can't get him. So run's going to score. So Funk's courtesy runner Collier comes around. He had a late jump because he thought he was going to catch it. The outfielders ran into each other. So we're going to give Vandeweghe a double. So he was at second, and then he comes to third on the overthrow. So that'll bring Hayden Bloom to the plate, and Adams Central squeaks another run out. 7-2 is our score. So Jets score 2 here in the top of the 7th inning. And they're going to take a timeout to have a conversation. We'll take it with them here on WZBD.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School after Coach Mark Coos has a conversation with his pitcher Meeks as they've given up 2 runs here. 2 long balls into the outfield. The runner at third base. That pitch is inside for a ball. Vandeweghe is still at third base here. Here's the delivery. Bounces in for ball 2. 8 hits on the day is what I have for the Jets. Outside corner called strike. 2-1. 1 out. Infield is pulled in, and that one is lifted out in the center field. It's a base hit for Hayden Bloom, and the runner walks in from third base. That is Cade Vandeweghe. So give an RBI and a hit to Caden Bloom. And they're going to have a conversation, and that's going to do it for Coach Coos and Meeks. Back with more baseball here. You listen to high school softball baseball on WZBD's YouTube channel.
Looking to build that new barn that truly works for today's farmer? A sharp new hobby barn to meet your needs around the family homestead? Perhaps a new man cave or she shed just because you can. Hobegger's Ace of Bern brings you custom building design along with personalized services that will help you plan and complete your new project. Featuring the unparalleled Mesa siding panel, which can give you a crisper and sharper look than most barns. Give us a call today at 1-800-772-5223.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. You've gone the distance. Welcome to 9 Mile.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School. As I was trying to do a little book work here, I'd like to thank Dane for reminding me that there are gizzards waiting at 9 Mile, which would be a great place to have supper for you. Old stomping grounds for the WZBD team. So, Meeks leaves the game. He gives up 9 hits. He gives up just 1 walk and has 2 strikeouts, 2 Arnold Lumber strikeouts on a day. And now to plate will be the second baseman, Jacob Miller, as he steps to the plate. Adams Central with an 8-2 lead here and a runner board at first with just 1 out. And the new pitcher into the game is number 15 for the Woodland Warriors. That is Will Delagrange. That pitch is fouled back. Meeks gives up 8 runs. He gives up 9 hits. He had 3 errors behind him, and he had 2 strikeouts and 1 walk given up. Delagrange with a huge bender. That thing broke off right to left. It broke about 18 inches. Delagrange fires in a strike there. 1-2's the count from Delagrange. Misses outside with a ball. Takes the count to 2-2 now. Jacob Miller is at the plate. Delagrange hits this one to the second baseman. Can they turn 2? And he does not get it there in time. Fielder's choice, but the runners are safe around. As is a fielder's choice as he's on is Jacob Miller. That'll bring up Jamison Roach, the current pitcher. Struck out his last time to plate, struck out his first time to plate, but he does have one hit on a day.
Miller has advanced himself to first, Bloom to second, and now a
Bunt put down, a nice play by Fleek as he makes that play. Score that on the bunt, 2-3, and a put out for the second out of the inning. And the runners advance to second and third on that sacrifice bunt by Jamison Roach. Carson Ross, the DH, comes up. Ross is 0 for on the day. He has 2 ground outs to the shortstop and a ground out to the third baseman. So here's Ross. Looks at the first pitch from Delagrange. Started to bail out, and that breaking ball come down in. So Will Delagrange is in for relief. That ball is laced into center field. They're going to score the runner. And he can't make the play. Ross is going to try and go 3, and he's safe. So give Carson Ross 2 RBIs with his single. Gets a hit, 2 RBIs as both those runs plate. And Ross ends up at third base on the overthrow home. He tried to come home, couldn't get the runner home, and it goes to the screen. So that makes the score now 10-2 as Reese Hammond comes to the plate in the 9 spot. Flied out to center fielder his last time up, and he looks at a called strike on an outside corner. 2 outs for the Jets here, still a runner aboard at third. Delagrange giving up 3 of these runs in this inning. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Ball 1, strike 1, 2 outs here for the Jets. Top of the 7th inning. Swings at that curveball that just fell off the table. 1-2's the count to Hammond. Winds, dines, delivers. Looks at a curveball that breaks off the table, and it's the first strikeout of the game for Will Delagrange as Hammond gets caught looking, giving the backward K. But not until Adams Central strands 1 runner. They score 5 runs in that 7th inning, and they now have a 10-2 lead as Woodlan comes to the plate in the bottom of the 7th inning. They got a lot of runs to score here. You listen to high school baseball sectional action on WZBD's YouTube channel.
Clean water is everybody's business. The City of Decatur thanks you for all you do to keep our streams and rivers clean, but we can do more. Plant bare spots in the yard. Compost yard waste. Limit use of pesticides. And direct downspouts away from sidewalks, driveways, or any paved surfaces. And think about installing a rain barrel for watering plants around the house. Protecting water quality requires all of us to do our part to prevent stormwater pollution. Get more ideas on the web at DecaturIN.org.
For over 30 years, Decatur Family Dentistry has been more than just a dental practice. It's a place where you're treated like family. Dr. Ronald Hammond built this practice on the foundations of trust, care, and integrity, and now they're proud to continue that legacy and serve even more patients with the addition of Dr. Forrest Fullenkamp, a Decatur native, and Dr. Julie Fullenkamp. Whether it's a routine cleaning, a smile makeover, or dentures, Decatur Family Dentistry has got you covered, offering comprehensive care for all ages. Experience the exceptional care you deserve. Call today at 724-8410.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as we're checking on that. The throw caused an error from the center fielder as it's not very deep. The runner would come in to score. The ball goes to the screen and allowed the runner to advance, but Adams Central strands 1 that inning. That's the 4th runner they've stranded. And that brings up the 6-spot batter and Ashton Jackway, the second baseman. He is 0 for. He's walked struck out and comes to the plate here for the third time, facing a different pitcher in Jamison Roach. Roach winds, dines, delivers a pitch, catches inside corner for a strike. Big John Flanagan very slow and deliberate with his call, but as an inside corner call. Roach looks in, delivers, misses outside for ball one. 1-1's a count to Jackway. Roach has the sign from Hammond. Breaking ball misses high for a ball two. 2-1's a count. Here's Winder. Brings it. That ball is hit high as Van de Weg gives chase, but it's over the screen. Just a long strike. Makes this count now 2-2. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Change up, catches him out. Roach with his second strikeout, our second Arnold Lumber strikeout. First out of the inning here. 2 outs left in this game. Arnold Lumber, you need building materials. You need to stop and see them at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring metal for garage and pole barn construction and much, much more. Arnold Lumber provides it all. You're looking at James Golden, the third baseman. Look at the first pitch high, out of the zone for ball one. Max Gillenwater in the on-deck circle. Nope, they have a pinch hitter in there. Foul ball as it falls into dead man zone out there. In the on-deck circle, ready to hit for Gillenwater is number 8. That is Jaden Miller. So it's a 1-1 count here as Roach fires. Ball is also fouled back over the screen down the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. 1-2. Roach checks the sign, shakes that one off, starts his wind up, brings to the plate, into the dirt. Hammond takes that one off the shin guards, bounces in. 2-2's a count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody aboard for the Warriors. Breaking ball, and it's a big, slow curve ball. Breaks in, catches him looking. Backward K, Jamison Roach with his second strikeout in this inning. Another Arnold Lumber strikeout. And they're bringing a pinch hitter in. It's going to be Jaden Miller. Miller comes in to hit here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. 8 runs is what the Woodland Warriors need to survive this sectional. And Roach, first pitch into the pinch hitter as Miller looks at an inside called a fastball, strike 1. Roach winds up, delivers. Checks his swing, breaking ball low for a 1-1 count. There's wind up and delivery from Roach. Low for ball 2. 2-1's a count. Here's wind up delivery. That ball's hit off the tape. Left fielder comes in and makes a play. So Woodland goes down in the top of the 7th, bottom of the 7th inning as they are defeated here by Adams Central. We're going to score that last one, F7, for the 3rd out of the inning. Adams Central, your winner here today, as they will advance, and they will take on Whitco on May 31st at 11 a.m. So let's play some commercials here, and we will come back with some statistics and some wrap here. You listen to high school baseball sectional action as Adams Central's winner here today, 10-2.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined involvement in listing and sales. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, they specialize in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Call Krukeberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur and make Krukeberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
No matter your age, health and life insurance can be confusing and overwhelming. This is Derek Bailey with Bixler Insurance. Whether you are currently on Medicare or will soon be qualifying for Medicare, we have the products and expertise to meet your needs. Under age 65 and looking for health coverage? Interested in protecting your family from an unexpected loss with a life insurance policy? We can discuss options to assure your peace of mind. Call Bixler Insurance today to schedule your free appointment.
Make spring cookouts special with meats from Manly's. Get your favorite steaks, marinated chicken breast, pork chops, ribs, burgers, and all the fixins. It's Manly Meats for all your cookout needs. Fire up the grill, sit back, and make a Manly meat cookout. Manly Meats, just 3 minutes east of Monroe on 124 and County Road 400 East.
Make Manly's your destination for the finest meats, canning, and custom butchering.
DeVos Johnson Zwick Baker in Ainsworth is now DeVos Baker Ainsworth and Razzo. While the name is different, our dedication to serving Adams County and surrounding areas remains the same as when L.C. DeVos began his practice nearly 150 years ago. Our name celebrates the future of our office while honoring the legacy and dedication to clients displayed by our founding member and the 3 generations of DeVos attorneys that followed him. Call Tim Baker, Scott Ainsworth, Luke Ainsworth, or Ann Razzo to experience the same dedicated and knowledgeable service in meeting your legal needs.
At Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, we're focused on empowering you to achieve financial wellness by offering the resources and support you need every step of the way. We're equally committed to bettering lives in our region through volunteerism, community funding and partnerships, college scholarships, and more. We give back to the people, places, and ideas that matter most to you. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org. Three Rivers is federally insured by the NCUA.
Brandon here for Kelly's Decatur Auto Mall. 3 dealerships right here in Decatur. Tom Kelly Chevrolet, Tom Kelly Ford, and Tom Kelly Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. With a large new car inventory to meet your needs and wants. We also stock over 100 pre-owned vehicles in a variety of price ranges. All the big city incentives right here in Decatur. We have been here for over 70 years. Free car washes for as long as you own your Tom Kelly vehicle. We also just updated our car wash here in Decatur. Stop in and see us soon. And drive Kelly and drive with confidence.
Don Myers Plumbing and Heating in Bern is your American Standard home comfort dealer. American Standard has been in business for more than 100 years and welcomes Don Myers Plumbing and Heating of Bern as one of their independent dealers. Don Myers Plumbing and Heating and American Standard will provide your home or business with energy-efficient heating and cooling equipment, saving you money. Don Myers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling at the east edge of Bern on Adams County Road 000, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Welcome back to Adams Central High School as Adams Central has defeated the Woodland Warriors here by a score of 10-2. Welcome to the Woodcrest post-game show. Adams Woodcrest provides residents with a vibrant lifestyle and a home-like setting. Explore the life at Adams Woodcrest. Schedule a tour today of their continuing care community spectrum living options. On Thursday night, it was a game between the Adams Central Flying Jets and the Woodland Warriors, and Adams Central comes away with a 10-2 victory as they advance to take on Whitco on the 31st. The game was won by Cade Vanderweeg on the mound. Vanderweeg, in his outing, pitches 57 pitches, so he's under the 60 count, so he will be able to pitch again tomorrow or the next time he needs a pitch. Vanderweeg gives up 2 walks. He has 8 strikeouts, gives up just 1 hit and 1 earned run. Then in relief, it was Jamison Roach. Roach has 3 strikeouts, gives up no walks, and gives up 1 hit and 1 run. So a 2-hitter combined for the 2 Adams Central Jets. In that game, Drew Fleek was the only man who could score a run for the Woodland Warriors from the catcher's position. He gets a base hit in the first inning. He steals second. They advance him to third, and he steals home behind the shadows of the big Oliver Adams, 6'9". Reese Hammond could not see him coming, and Fleek slides in, steals home. First time I've seen home stolen in a long time in a high school baseball game. Then Fleek comes up and hits a triple and scores in the 6th inning, but it's not enough. So 10-2 is our final score. Batting for the Adams Central Flying Jets, they have 9 hits. They leave 4 runners on base, and they have just 3 errors. They strike out 3 times. Meeks is the losing pitcher, as the 9 hits for the Braves, for the Jets, just 1 walk on the day for the pitchers from Woodland High School. Big hits on the day. 2 hits for Hayden Bloom with 2 RBIs, a hit and 2 RBIs for Carson Ross. A couple of more hits spread along the way, but in all, Adams Central dominates. 10-2 is your final score here. You've been listening to high school baseball on your leader in sports in Adams County. It's been Rex Brewer on the WZBD YouTube channel. We are on the Adams Woodcrest postgame show. Woodcrest offers retirement community featuring villas and apartments with a carefree lifestyle and a setting for seniors and independent living. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, for our inning sponsors. I'd like to thank everybody that has put their time and money into allowing us to cover these games. I have one more set of commercials I'm going to play and be back with the final word here and maybe get a final score from the Belmont softball game on WZBD YouTube channel.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
When it comes to your home, there are things the handyman in you wants to do. And then there's things that should be left to the experts. When it comes to seamless gutters, there's only one choice in our area, and that's SureFlow Seamless Gutters in Decatur. Tired of gutters that leak at every seam and every downspout? Call the guys at SureFlow. Putting on a new metal roof and want your gutters to do the job they're meant to do? Call SureFlow. Find them online at seamlessgutters.net or give them a call. SureFlow Gutters, 260-888-5062.
Are you tired of the way your driveway looks? Do you think about replacing your sidewalks or adding new ones every time you walk out of the house? Call Taylor Gage Concrete in Decatur. Taylor is a proud member of the new generation of construction professionals in Adams County and has a strong reputation for good, honest concrete work, no matter the size of the project. Reliable, affordable, and dependable, Taylor Gage is your man for your next concrete project. Call TG Concrete at 223-8128 for your next sidewalk, patio, or driveway.
Building infrastructure for the 21st century. That's the motto of the API Construction Corporation in everything they do. From asphalt paving and site work to railroad construction, API is a dynamic company big enough to take on the major projects and small enough to get a custom job done right. Staying on time and on budget, the goal at API is to get the project completed as designed. Visit apiland.net or call to find out how API can help get your next project finished.
Welcome back to Adams Central for the final time here, as it is sectional action, Class 2A, sectional number 36, hosted here by Adams Central, and the Adams Central Jets get a 10-2 win over the Woodland Warriors. That's the second time that Adams Central has defeated them. Very similar score. 11-1 was the score first time they played earlier in the season, but 10-2 is the final score here in the semifinal game of the sectional. Waiting to see. I did not see an update from Dane to see what the score is of that girls softball game, so turn over to the YouTube channel, WZBD, and catch the end of that game. I'd like to thank you for tuning in here. You've been listening to high school baseball on the WZBD YouTube channel here on WZBD.com.